Hello everyone, my name is Michaela and I will be demonstrating and going over my 10-day program that I designed. So this program that I designed is definitely made for an athlete or someone who is regularly active and was active prior to the pandemic. So this is not for a beginner, and this is definitely for someone who does have experience exercising and is not new to working out and has been exercising regularly. So this program should be completed over the course of 10 days. And so I want to just go over some tips and tricks and the proper form to use, and some alternatives and modifications that you can do while being at home during this pandemic. So for day one, which is Monday, we're going to start on a Monday. We're going to do chest. So we're going to work on our chest, and for each workout, I want you to warm up and stretch before each, prior to each workout. So for warm up, I recommend that you either do a mild jog or run, and or you can either do a 30-minute bike ride in order to just get that heart pumping and those muscles warm to get you ready for your exercises. So on Monday, we're going to start with the chest. We're going to do bench press. So with bench press, I grabbed some soups, and you can use these as your weight because I do not have some dumbbells, but if you do have dumbbells, this would be preferred, or barbell. Barbells are commonly used for bench presses, but I'll be using a modified bench press. So for these, you can do is just sit at the head of your chair with your back and just press. Now if these weights are too light, you can modify that and just add whatever you think is going to be heaviest and most comfortable for you. So we're going to do 4 sets of those in 10 reps. Then we're going to move on to the leg incline push-ups. We're going to be doing 4 sets of these and then 10 reps. So I'm going to demonstrate a leg incline push-up. So you want to use something, you can use a couch or a chair, something that's going to be about knee height. So you want to keep your back flat, and you don't want to dip your butt in or arch your back too much. You don't want your butt high up in the air. So you want to keep a kind of flat back and make sure and get that full dip into the push-up. After that, we're going to be doing some chest flies. So we'll be back in the chair, and you'll be sitting on the edge of the chair with your back against the back and holding the weights right here and coming out. We're going to be doing 4 sets of 10 reps for those. Next, we're going to be moving on to abs after that, after those 4 sets, and we're going to be doing a minute plank. If you do not know what a plank is, that is simply just holding the up position on your push-up. It's holding, it's holding that for a period of time. So just here, you do not want to keep your butt in the air or your back arched. You want to keep it level, and you're just going to hold that position for 1 minute, and you're going to do 3 different sets of those. Next, you're going to be doing leg raises for your abs. I'm going to demonstrate that. So you're going to lay flat on the ground and just raise your legs and keeping your feet together. You want to make sure on this to not swing your legs up and down and not to hit your feet on the ground. You want to keep them right above the ground level when you're going down. For the bicycles, we're going to do laying on the ground flat and just in your bicycle motion. We're gonna do 3 sets of those in 12 reps. Next, we're gonna do mountain climbers. For these mountain climbers, if the way I show you is too difficult, you can modify it, and I'll show you the modified version. So for these, you can either go here, or you can just modify it. Bring your leg to your chest. So we're gonna do whichever is easiest for you, or and most comfortable for you. We're gonna be doing 3 sets of those in 12 reps. So after that, that completes your Monday chest workout, and that's completes day 1. Next, we're gonna move on to day 2, which is Tuesday, and we're gonna be working on our legs. For this, I want you to warm up and stretch, of course, do a mile jog or a 30-minute bike ride. So we're gonna start with goblet squats. You can use anything from laundry detergent to a pound of flour. You just wanna have some weight for these goblet squats. So you're gonna wanna keep the weight at your chest level and your feet shoulder width apart and squat. We're gonna be doing 4 sets of those for 10 reps. After this, we're gonna go straight into the wall sit. For this, I'll show you. You wanna keep your legs at about a 90-degree angle. And then you just wanna keep your hands off your legs and just relax them. And just sit there in a seated position for 30 seconds, and we're gonna do 4 sets of those. After that, we're gonna go on to lunges with weights. We're gonna just step back, lunge. That completes 1 rep. Both legs equal to 1 rep. So we're gonna be doing 4 sets of those in 10 reps. Next, we're gonna move on to deadlifts. For these deadlifts, you can use any sort of weight. I probably want something a little heavier. So I'm gonna grab these and just bring it up. You want to keep your knees slightly bent, and you do not want to hunch your back or arch it too much. You want to keep a nice, steady, straight back, bend over, and touch your toes kind of in the middle of your foot. So after that, we're going to be doing box jumps. So you might want something about knee height. I'll be using this. And we just want to do, you just want to jump up on the platform and hold a steady, tight motion. So, and always bend your knees to absorb your motion when jumping on the platform. So we're going to do 5 reps of those. So 5 jumps per set, and we're going to do 4 sets of those. After that, we're gonna move on to abs. So we're gonna start with crunches. We're gonna do 3 sets of 15 reps of those, and we're gonna move over to leg raises. After we do 3 sets of 15 reps for leg raises, we're gonna do 1-minute plank. And we're gonna do 1-minute plank per 3 sets. And then that completes our day 2 exercise. Then we'll move on to day 3, which is biceps and triceps. We're gonna warm up with some overhead stretching and a mile jog. So we're gonna do some bicep curls today. For your outside grip, we're gonna do 4 sets, 10 reps, and then we're gonna do an inside grip, 4 sets, 10 reps. Then we'll be moving on to dips. We'll do 4 sets of 10 reps of those. So I want you to find an elevated surface like a counter or something. And just position your body in an incline and just dip. Keep your knees slightly bent and use your arms to dip yourself. It's like you're sitting down and standing up, but without actually sitting. So we're gonna move on and go to our tricep extension. For these, I want you to bend over and kick this. Keep your elbow at your hip area and only move your forearm and kick that arm back. All right, so we're gonna be doing 4 sets of 10 reps of those, and then we're gonna also be doing overhead extensions. I'll be using this week. Like this, overhead tricep extension, and then we're gonna be doing closed hand push-ups, which are push-ups, except your hands are closer than shoulder width apart. So that completes our day 3 exercise. We'll move on to day 4. On Thursday, we'll be doing calves and abs. This day, I want you to do driveway or incline sprints. So find a hill in your neighborhood and do 4 sets of 15 sprints, each sprint being about 10 yards long. After that, we're gonna be finding some calf raises. We're gonna be doing some calf raises. So I want you to find a step or an elevated surface. Stand on that surface and just raise your calves. Just constantly raising your calves. We're gonna be doing 4 sets of 20 reps. And then we're gonna be moving on to Russian twist, which I'll demonstrate a Russian twist. So you're gonna be having a weight, and you're just going to wanna put the weight on each side of your body. We're gonna be doing 4 sets of 15 reps for those, and then we'll be doing a ball crunch. Ball crunches, you can use a weight or a ball. For these, we're gonna be laying down flat and holding the ball or weight above us and just keeping it above our head. After we do those, we're gonna be doing 4 sets, 15 reps of those. We're gonna be doing wipers. Wipers are where you're laying on the ground, moving your legs side to side. For example, keeping your feet together. And then we're gonna be doing 4 sets of 15 reps of those. On Friday, it's gonna be our rest day, our cardio day, and we can do a mile run or a 30-minute bike ride. And that's it for that day. On Saturday, we're gonna be doing our shoulders. So for warm up, I want you to do some arm circles, forward and back, arm flies, and on the floor back stretches. So that's gonna include bringing your right leg over, and then your left leg over. One leg up to your chest, the other leg up to your chest, then both legs up to your chest. After you do those stretches, you can resume with your workout. We're gonna start with lateral raises. We're gonna do 4 sets of 12. We're gonna do them in the front, the side, and bent over. Once you do those, we're gonna be doing the push press. We're gonna be doing outside grip and inside grip. Get 2 different muscles worked. Then we're gonna move on to abs. We're gonna be doing 3 sets of 15 reps of crunches and leg raises, and then 3 sets of a minute plank. That completes that workout. Then we're moving on to day 7, which is Sunday. We'll be working the forearms. Forearms, I want you to do some wrist curls. Inside and outside. Inside and outside. 4 sets of 14 reps. And then I want you to find, you can use 2 things, a laundry detergent or 2 buckets, and I want you to put, you can put cans in it just to put some weights in it. And I want you to carry those buckets on each side of your, on each side and walk for about 10 yards. This was gonna help with the wrist and forearm muscles. So after you do that, we're gonna move on to abs. We're gonna do a minute plank, 3 sets of a minute plank, 3 sets of 12 reps of leg raises and bicycles. Then we're gonna end it with mountain climbers. We're only gonna do 3 sets of 10 reps of those. So once you finish that, we move, that completes that exercise for that day. We'll move on to day 8, which is Monday. We're gonna be discussing our back, or working on our back, We'll warm up with a jog, a 1 mile jog, and we'll start with reverse chest flies. So for this one, it's gonna be like our chest flies earlier, except reversed. So if you have a chair like this, you can kind of sit up and use it like this. Or you can just bend over. Keep your arms bent for those flyaways. So then after that, we're gonna be doing some more deadlifts and then shoulder shrugs. So I want you to hold weight and just shrug your shoulders. We're gonna do 4 sets for 12 reps, and then I want you to do bent over rows. Bent over rows, just bend over and bend your arms back and straight down. So we're gonna do 4 sets, 12 reps of those. And then lastly, to complete the back, we'll be doing Supermans. We'll be doing 4 sets of those, holding that position for 30 seconds. Oops. For Superman, you just want to lay flat on the floor and extend that body and hold those feet up so that your back is arched. You want to hold that position for 30 seconds. We're going to do 4 sets of those. After you're done with that, that completes that exercise for that day. And then we move on to day 9. Tuesday, we'll be working on our legs. For this, I want you to warm up with a mile jog or a 30-minute bike ride. And then we'll repeat the leg workout that we did on day 2, the same leg workout. And then we'll proceed to day 10, work our biceps and triceps again. So we get a variety of lower and upper extremity exercises towards that end of the program. So we'll complete the same bicep and tricep exercise program that I designed for day 3. And that completes my 10-day program during this pandemic. Hope that helped provide you with some extra tips and modifications that you can do at home. I hope that my suggestions for cans and laundry detergent will work for you. I hope you enjoy the workout and keep working hard and stay safe. Thank you.